very, very, very clear. We are going to do everything in our power to make sure Kamala Harris doesn't win. Vote for, if you want Donald Trump to win, say that. I will vote for Satan if I have to. Remember, no one's free until we're all free. And we can't protect ourselves if we can't protect each other. This is the time for all the minorities, all the movements, all the working class to come together and really build power and really fight against.
Right quick, you all tell me if you remember the following.
Vote for Jill, vote for Donald Trump.
Hey guys, it's your girl Sally. So guys, this entire situation is exactly why people keep saying politics is not a game anymore. A lot of people treat the 2024 election like some of kind online protest movement instead of understanding the real world consequences that we are coming after. So guys, for months now, people were screaming at black voters. Can you imagine? Insulting them, calling them all kinds of names like slut, genetic supporters, and every other name in the book. Well, because they believe in harm reduction, black Americans were trying to explain something bigger and something special that you and I need to know. You don't always vote for perfect candidates. Sometimes you vote to stop something worse. Well, nobody wants to hear that. Instead, people were proudly saying that they rather vote for Trump, blah 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 blah. They rather vote for third party or they not vote at all just to teach Democrats a lesson. And now, look at what happened. The same people who mocked black voters are suddenly terrified because Trump is openly saying about control of Gaza and reshaping it however he wants. Grudges. Now everybody wants unity. Now everybody wants solidarity. Now everybody wants black people to organize protests and save the day after. Spending an entire selection cycle disrespecting them. I swear.
And while I will never be okay with the carpet bombing of children, I will say this. If you all need any help in the community you told us we wasn't welcome to, since Jill Stein isn't answering, remember, you can always call Ghostbusters. Questions?
Make one thing very, very, very clear. We are going to do everything in our power to make sure Kamala Harris doesn't win. Vote for, if you want Donald Trump to win, say that. Bitch, I will vote for Satan if I have to. Remember, no one's free until we're all free. And we can't protect ourselves if we can't protect each other. This is the time for all the minorities, all the movements, all the working class to come together and really build power and really fight against the fascism that's been here, but finally popping its head out and being loud and proud about it. And unless we do something, really come together, it's gonna get real bad. This is the time for all the minorities, all the movements, all the working class to come together and really build power and really fight against the fascism that's been here, but finally popping its head out and being loud and proud about it. And unless we do something, really come together, it's gonna get real bad.
Sounds good, bitch, but we should have did this November 5th. But might I remind you, you said this.
Vote for, if you want Donald Trump to win, say that. Bitch, I will vote for Satan if I have to. I don't care who we gotta deal with for the next 4 years, as long as you motherfuckers know that you fucked up and you guys are gonna deal with some type of repercussion for what happened for the last 10 months. I'm gonna do everything I can to make sure that bitch does not win and the Democrat Party loses the election. Fuck you guys.
He said all of this, and then he sealed it with a kiss. How do you expect us to come together in unity and form a community when there's no trust? You betrayed us. The black community told you this was going to happen, and rather than listening to us, you silenced us, you harassed us, you doxed us, you dehumanized us. You told us we don't know what genocide is, we don't know what oppression is. Imagine telling somebody who literally had to survive 400 years of slavery that we don't know what oppression and genocide looks like. You think just one day we just woke up and black folks were granted their rights? No, we had to fight for it. And one thing that we learned within that fight is also learning about this thing called harm reduction. We had to learn how to play chess, not checkers, and it literally took us years to get here. And the sad thing about it is the black community tried to give you the play-by-play on how we could help the Palestinian people, but you didn't want to listen to us. You said that we're stupid, we don't know anything about oppression, we're ghetto, hoodlum, genocidal trash. You dehumanized us. Told us that we don't know anything about a country that has literally been disenfranchising us for the last 400 years. And the sad thing about it is you would not have your civil rights if it wasn't for black people's plight. The only reason why you was even able to protest vote to begin with and throw it away is because of the blood that was spilled by my ancestors. So please get that fucking shit correct. And now y'all got the nerve to knock on the motherfucking door and ask black people, where are you at, black folks? We need you. Well, we needed you too on November 5th. And we told you that if you think that you are going to teach us a lesson, you're gonna fuck around and find out first. Please don't come to black creators. Don't come to black people asking us for shit in this moment. Okay, we only 2 weeks in and we still haven't healed. We still haven't healed, and that brings it back to the dehumanization of it. We put our sweat, tears, and soul into this election, trying to save this nation once again for every other minority and marginalized community to betray us. And then you got the motherfucking nerve to show up to our fucking doorstep and tell us what the fuck to damn do. And we need to get your black ass up and do something. Please be gone with that bullshit. If anything, what y'all should be doing is apologizing to us, trying to gain our trust again, because I'm gonna tell you right now, we don't fucking trust you. In order to build community, there has to be trust there, and you've already gone against the damn grain. You got 2 years to get y'all shit together before the next midterms and gaining black people's trust, because we don't trust y'all asses. Because I'll be damned if I'm gonna be on the front lines and being used as a black human shield for people who do not even give a fuck about my existence, and played in our face and told us that they want us to suffer because they were angry. The same people who said that they were our allies when we said, if you vote for Kamala Harris, don't worry about her. The black community will hold her accountable if we elect her. But rather than reaching across the aisles for a compromise, you decide to play in our fucking face and set off a fucking bomb and explosion. And now all of us are dealing with the consequences. So please leave us the fuck alone. Stop harassing us. Remember, we don't know anything about oppression. We don't know anything about organization. We're DEI hires. We're apes. All this anti-black shit that y'all was saying on this TikTok app to black content creators and black people. We remember. Okay, November was number damn 3 months ago. We remember. The North remembers. Why is the onus always on us? Again, black people do something. Black people fix it. Black people organize it. Black people put it together. For us to tear it the fuck apart and then play in your face and claim to quote unquote be allies when all we ever do is lie. Because as soon as the white supremacists come a knocking, we're gonna run and find safety and supremacy and leave your ass out in the cold to fend for yourself. Because again, black person, you're not human. Your life doesn't matter. Even though I have BLM in my bio, I honestly don't think it matters. I'm doing this for clicks and views and get invited to the cookout. Just stop. Why is it that everything that this black woman said has come to pass and it's been less than 2 fucking weeks? Why is it that everybody black was on the same damn time and the same fucking wavelength, but y'all couldn't be? Because again, y'all don't want fucking equality. Y'all want to benefit from white supremacy. And right now, black people are trying to internalize that, grasp that, and try to move differently around y'all because we do not trust anybody but our own in this moment. And can you really fucking blame us? Stitch this, bitch.
So Donald Trump is now proposing an ethnic cleansing in Gaza. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. That's what it is. He wants the U.S. ownership of it, remove the people who are living there by force if needed to Egypt or Jordan. He wants to level it out and rebuild it to what he has called the Riviera of the Middle East. First and foremost, I want to say that this is not a fuck around and find out moment for the Palestinians living in Gaza, because
So guys, at the end of the day, we are concluding this conversation because Trump really needs to apologize to Black Americans. He has hurt them on several occasions. He has hurt them many times. So he really needs to apologize. I mean, he can't do anything without the help of Black Americans. He's talking about that they should pack and go. When Black American finally pack and leave American for him, can he handle some situations? Only him. Because Black people has made a lot of things easy for him. They has been doing a lot of things like good producing and all of that. They are good in investing a lot of things. They don't waste money. They are good in investing, bringing up idea. Even if they don't have money, they bring up an idea about what Trump would do, and he would do it. So he should go and apologize to Black people because he has offended them. So guys, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, don't forget to like my video, and don't forget to tell me your thoughts in the comment section, whether you are with Trump or we are with us Black people here. Let me know in the comment section, and I will be back for your commentaries. Bye bye.
so tell me why, instead of amplifying their voices, did you speak over them?
If you've been looking for where to watch blue films, don't skip this video. I just found an app that lets you watch tons.
Did you speak over them? I need your answer quickly. I think that y'all never thought that Trump was actually going to be reelected. Y'all thought that y'all could get on here, say whatever you wanted about Kamala Harris. She would still win the election, and then y'all could use her as your punching bag for the next 4 years. Y'all did not have a plan for if Trump got reelected, and that's why it is fucking crickets from you bitches now. You can try to maintain that you are innocent, that you played no part in Trump being reelected. I'm going to hold your hand with a napkin in between when I say this. Call it a J-Lo concert ticket, bitch. No one is fucking buying it. Hope this helps. Peace and love. Talk to you later.
So a pro-Trump group called Arab Americans for Trump just announced that they will be changing their name to Arab Americans for Peace after Donald Trump proposed taking over Gaza and redeveloping it to turn it into the Riviera of the Middle East. So here's what the group's leader said as to why they are dropping the for Trump from their name and changing it to for peace. Quote, "The talk about what the president wants to do with Gaza, obviously, we're completely opposed to the idea of the transfer of Palestinians from anywhere in historic Palestine. And so we did not want to be behind the curve in terms of pushing for peace because that has been our objective from the very beginning. Yet, if that was your objective from the beginning, then why were you supporting a guy who wanted to enact a Muslim ban and who was so transparently obvious in siding completely against the Palestinian people? Like, whether or not you supported Kamala Harris was one thing, but there is no denying that she was more benevolent to the Palestinian people than Donald Trump. It's unfortunate that it took Donald Trump saying he wants to level Gaza for this group to realize that supporting Donald Trump may not have been in the best interests of the Palestinian people.
Right, in response to someone saying, have you seen the video where Donald Trump is saying that he wants to clear out Gaza and send them to Jordan and Egypt? Their response is to come back and to continue to talk about Kamala Harris. Why are you talking about this woman still? She isn't even in office. It's over.
Everybody watching this to acknowledge that Palestinians did not elect Trump into office. Palestinians didn't vote for Trump except for a minority of Palestinians in Michigan. I made multiple videos critiquing Trump before his election, and all the hatred pointed at Palestinians for Trump's win should be pointed at the people who actually voted for him, not the people who just didn't vote for Kamala, because we did not cause him to win. Trump is a fucking psychopath. You could say I told you so, but we did not want him to win. I never said anybody but Kamala. I simply said I'm not voting for Kamala. I'm also not voting for Trump.
And to say Trump is a fucking psychopath, but you came out and openly were telling people you weren't voting for Kamala Harris. So what did you think the alternative was going to be? It was going to be Trump.
Trump is a fucking psychopath. You could say I told you so, but we did not want him to win. I never said anybody but Kamala. I simply said I'm not voting for Kamala. I'm also not voting for Trump.
Baby, stop the gaslighting. You not trying to have no conversation for real. You got your comments off. You not trying to see the comments. You just running your mouth. This is what happens when you are a pseudo activist. Okay, when you only make money off of putting videos out, fear mongering your community. Because this only affects people that are in Gaza. If you live in America, a lot of these Palestinians, I'm gonna be honest with you, they don't give a damn unless they got actual family members over there. That's just me being real. And shit, probably then they still don't care because they live in America. But to have the conversation, the reason why people, you gotta vote within your interests. And if we put the interests on the board in front of someone like Maya, okay? We've seen 4 years of Trump. We've known Trump's past when it comes to minorities and how he sees minorities. We've seen that. We also understood Kamala Harris's position, right? She's the vice president. She can't do anything. She doesn't have the power to stop anything that's happening over in Gaza right now, right? Or she didn't have anything, right? Trump has been president, and we've seen how he treats minorities when he is president. Okay? You got to vote within your interests. There was nothing Trump or Jill Stein had that was within your interests. That is a fact. They were just fear-mongering the whole time. They didn't present a plan. They didn't present anything.